Toilet time machine in the beginning. Part 8. Trouble James. After dinner, there was no owl post, so Richard Cass and Draco and his friends went to the sleeping dog common room, off to get a few spell books. But Richard was quite puzzled what's going on. Draco said to Richard and his friends, "Yes, put this spell on James. Famous he won't be." So they all set off, and all saw James, and slowly sneaked up to James. What he was up to, they saw James kissing Jeanie. She left, and another two girls came up, kissing James. And Richard says, "What the hell is going on?" Jacob replies, "James, yeah? He has done a spell. It's not in our world." "Oh, bugger!" cries Richard with a surprised look on his face. "What's wrong, mate? What's wrong, Rich?" "You know what? I've shown James. I had to do practice spells in the Harry Potter world." "Oh, man. But Harry Potter's dead?" I know. I saw it happen." Yeah, that's cool." No. What do we do?" said Richard as he bites his nails. "Right. Let's get Hagrid." "Why?" "We can spell him out of stone, get him help her out, get certain things done, and Hagrid managed to come back to life." "But all that a match or subbies," said Hagrid. "Go and get James and bring him to the sleeping dog common room," says Draco with a smile. So the giant Hagrid goes off thumping all the way. As Hagrid walks up to James, grabs him, and yells, Get off me, you here!" But Draco was laughing, and Hagrid didn't listen to James. Hagrid brought James to the sleeping dog common room. Once in the common room, he thumped him into the chair. "How come you decided to come to Gryffindor?" says Richard in an angry voice. "Well, I wanted to go to Gryffindor. It seemed much better than the Slytherin lot," said James with a sneaky smile. Draco went up to James and said, "Listen, yeah? If you come anywhere near Richard Cass, yeah? You'll be asking for it big time." "I'm scared. I'm gonna get you, see, Draco. And that's for you, Richard Cass," says James in anger. And suddenly there was a thump. Oof! Lockhart walked into the sleeping dog common room. Lockhart went up to James and said, "Ah! What are you all doing here?" "It's Richard Cass and Draco. They put me here," said James. "Don't be silly. I saw them before your dad," said Hark with confidence. But James could put in another word. Lockwood goes up to James and says, "Lo, go on back to Gryffindor." James left in angry mood. Lockhart went up to Draco and said, "Right, next time. You now put a spell on James. I'll help you, and I want James to disappear." Draco was shocked with amazement. Lockhart walked up to the common room and said, "Bye-bye, see you later." Richard Cass says, "Oh yeah, just thought about something. You can go into my world, sort things out, you know?" And Draco says, "Is it possible to come with you?" Yeah, sure. The school holidays were coming, and James knew he was at Jeanie's house, as it was time to go to holidays. And Richard was off to Draco's house, but Richard was not. Richard Cass had noticed one thing, really strange in Hogwarts. Every boy and girl is ages between 11 and 17. But why are they 7 to 30? No younger or older? I don't stand. The reason for this, the Harry Potter books, to study at school must be 11 to 17. Confusion. Time for all the students to leave Hogwarts. Richard Cass and Draco got their stuff, set off the time machine, and much faster than the Hogwarts Express any day. At least James will not find out Richard Cass and what Draco were doing. So Richard and Draco stepped in the toilet time machine, closed the door. Within seconds, the door reopened. At James's house. They stayed in the toilet, shut it again, and quickly standing there. And James' dad saw them, quickly showed the door. 4 seconds, he reopened it again, arriving at Richard Cass's house. Michelle Cass, Richard's sister, was standing there, seeing Richard Cass and Draco in slithering clothes. Michelle Cass was laughing. I was a bit confused, wonder why there were 2 boys in the toilet. Richard had explained it there and then. And what happened? So Michelle Cass last night. Whatever. Draco went straight upstairs into Richard's bedroom. Draco found Richard's bedroom quite interesting. He was shocked to see a Harry Potter poster, also known Harry Potter was the fantasy film. Not true. Draco was like, "You know what? That's real, yeah? That is real. Don't mess with me. Yeah, some of these people." That very next day, they decided to still look around the room. Draco saw quite a full poster. It says the black metal poster. He found it quite fascinating, so he decided to stay that night. But Richard's mum and dad were shocked to see Draco in real life. The very next day, Draco got up before Richard, and finally Richard got downstairs, and Draco was talking to his sister. After they finished breakfast, Draco and Richard set off to London to go shopping. They went to Camden Town. Draco got what he wanted. Richard got what he wanted. Both bought slithering snakes at the back of the jacket, and both wearing new rock boots, buying plenty of goth gear and metal music. Richard Cass bought a new stuff for his house the same day. So Richard and Draco headed back home and loaded on stuff and loaded again, and decided that day to go to Leighton Orient Football Club to see Hull City. The score ended Leighton Orient 10, Hull City 2. Draco had a done spell second half. Draco did say to Richard before the game, "This game will be magical." Said Draco, "Make sure of that." Draco hates losing. Once the game finished, they sang songs all the way home. After they came home, had dinner, had a wash, and went upstairs to bed, talking about listening to music they had bought. Around 6 p.m., the doorbell rang. Ding dong! Part 9. Love is love. Richard's dad answered the door. Richard's dad called Richard and said, "Come downstairs, someone at the door for you." Hermione was standing there. She looked between 19 or 20, couldn't make out the age. Meant to be 12. Really strange. "Can I come in?" "I've got something to tell you." So Richard Cass invites Hermione in. Come with me," says Richard. They went upstairs, went to the bedroom, and Draco was like, "Oh, a Gryffindor! Get her out! Get her out!" yells Draco. "Hear me out. I can help with getting James," said Hermione. Hermione told Draco and Richard about getting James. Draco found the information quite useful. Time was getting on. Hermione stayed that night. So they all sat down. James was up to something. But what? What was he hiding? Was he hiding something? Draco was going clubbing that night. Electric ballrooms at Camden Town, Marilyn Manson. And drew around about 6 or 7 in the morning. And Draco says, "Bye, bye," and he leaves. Note this. Richard Cass lives in Stratford. He has 3 sisters, one you already know, but 2 you'll find out in other stories. Richard Cass loves visiting Ilford quite a lot. He was born in Southend-on-Sea. Back to story. Meanwhile, at Richard Cass's house, he was lying there on his bed, thinking, I'm really surprised. I've been Hogwarts, got to know Draco. Oh, so, man, very sexy Hermione. Can't get better than this. Then there was a knock at the door. Who is it? Who is it? It's me, Hermione. Come in. The door opens slowly. She walks in and sits on his bed and says, "Richard, I've got something to tell you." What was it? What was it? Richard, excited, wonder what's going on. Let me finish. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Oh well, I've opened the Chamber of Secrets. You what? You know it's pretty bad. No, not unless you know what you've done. Oh. Then Hermione shows pictures of Chamber Secrets, and what was very interesting. Richard is between you and me, but not Draco. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Don't mind. Sweet. To make it magical night, Richard plays Harry Potter soundtrack. I thought it was pure magical. Quite fantasy, isn't it? Hermione says about the music as they both settle nightly into sleep. Draco comes back about 6 a.m. and sleeps in the living room until 1. In the morning, Hermione and Richard visit Stratford Town and the local park. By the way, the park has more pigeons than people. People on the street were not sure if they were seen famous or someone not famous. As Hermione looked older, as Richard Cass and Hermione came back, Draco was awake and he gave Richard and Hermione to download about Marilyn Manson night. Was Draco found it quite interesting. Hermione and Draco enjoyed their stay. They took time to go back to Hogwarts. Draco and Hermione get the taxi to King's Cross and went to Papson's 12 and 13. They run through the wall and in the wall without seeing any muggles. Muggles are non-magical people. They ended up platform 13 and 2 quarters. They saw a steam train, lots of people. There was also first and third class carriages. They took first class. And they was now leaving King's Cross station, and on the way was a 2-hour journey to Weedo Station. Once arrived at Weedo Station, it arrived, waited at the door, reappeared, and everyone to Hogwarts side. James was not to be found. Not at all. Not on the Hogwarts Express. Everyone went to the Great Hall. Once everyone came to the tables, the Great Hall, newcomers put on their hats, sorted them all out into their house rooms. But still no James at the dinner hall. No James at all. Everyone had in the Great Hall and sat on the tables, had the dinner laws, and Dumbledore had a talk and said the talk had been about James and telling the students had he seen him. No one answered, but Jeannie was there. She was very quiet. After dinner, Richard Cass went off to Slytherin's room, and Jeannie was behind Richard Cass. She ran up to Richard Cass and stopped and turned and said, yeah, what, Jeannie? What do you want? It's James. He's not right in his head. He's gone a bit, I don't know, he's gone back home. Oh, he's upset for some reason. Part 10 in the next YouTube clip.